welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today on the menu is the first video in a small series that I'm going to be filming transforming my apartment. If you guys saw my first apartment tour video, you'll know that I moved into a completely unfurnished space. All I had was like a kitchen sink and 4 walls. In today's video, I'm basically going to take you guys on the adventure of how my apartment went from this to this. Even though I made quite a few improvements, I'm not even close to being done. This is taking way longer than I thought it would. So instead of posting one big video at the end, I thought it'd be more interesting to post a bunch of little videos along the way as I'm transforming the apartment. And I also figured this would be a better approach because as I'm decorating, I can listen to any comments and opinions you guys leave me down below, which have always been very useful. This video, or like the vlogging part of this video, actually starts quite a bit after my move-in date. At the start of my move-in, I was honestly super stressed and super unhappy because I just had all of my belongings, literally everything from my clothing to my shoes to my toaster oven, all over the floor. On top of that, I was sleeping on the floor. Like, I was just not at all in a good headspace to film. But since I got those basics built, I've actually started to feel really excited about transforming the space and decorating the space, and that's when I started to film, so you'll see that's where this video sort of picks up. Before we get to that point though, the first thing that I built was my bed, which took forever. Not only did it take me so long to build by myself, but the bed frame itself actually took like 5 weeks to arrive. So for 5 weeks, I was sleeping on my mattress on the floor, and it was just the most uncomfortable experience. So yeah, it took me so long to wait and then build this bed, which you'll see in the clips, like so many pieces of wood. After the bed arrived, I ordered and built a lamp, which I actually hated and have resold since. But I had to quickly buy some sort of light source because the electricians hadn't come to my apartment yet and there was absolutely no light in this main living space. So as soon as the sun went down, it was pitch black, which I'm sure, as you can imagine, made me feel awful. So that's why I like rushed to buy a lamp. But yeah, I built it, I've sold it since. I also had my washing machine delivered, as well as a shelving unit, which I built, and it sort of goes on top and around of the washing machine so that I can put all of my electrical appliances like my Nespresso and my toaster oven. And I think the final thing that I built, which I didn't really show, was the bar cart. It was driving me mental having my wine glasses just laying on the floor with like random bottles of alcohol and wine. So the bar cart might seem like something small, but it relieved a lot of my stress and anxiety for sure. So yeah, that is where we're kind of taking off from. Let's get into the video, which basically starts one evening where I was losing my mind over how ugly and disorganized the hallway was. Hey you guys, so it is a Thursday evening and I've just about had it with the state of this hallway. The shoe racks that I ordered have arrived. I've built them. I have a couple of the frames for my posters that also arrived. I'm ready to hang those up. I really cannot stand to look at it for another second. Before I start moving things around and decorating, I want to give you guys a little walk through the hallway space and show you what I'm gonna change, show you what I hate. Hopefully that'll just help us appreciate even more the before and after and how much work is gonna have to go in between. So yeah, we're in the hallway right now, okay? As you guys know, if I walk in from like my living space, we get to this front hall area, okay? And what I just really cannot stand are all of these shoes just like out and all over the place. I literally cannot open the door or my closet without tripping over all of my shoes. It's just so frustrating. Another thing I want to change are all these bare white walls. This wall, and especially this wall, drive me nuts. This table I'm actually gonna get rid of. I'm gonna put it by my bed because over there I bought 2 IKEA shoe racks that have a nice little countertop, so I don't need that table space anymore. I also have these really pretty posters that I bought at the Bouquinistes along the Seine that I want to hang on the wall above the shoe racks. I think that'd be a nice little artistic touch. I bought the frames and everything. You guys are gonna love it. And then right behind me where you have that table that I want to get rid of, I think I'm gonna do like a full length mirror along that wall. I haven't decided, I haven't picked it out yet, but that's what I'm thinking. So yeah, one final look at this awful space, at these awful blank walls, I'm honestly just so relieved to be starting this tonight, to have my shoes out of the way, to finally have a bedside table. Ugh, I just can't wait. Today, the frames that I bought for the posters that I want to hang in the hallway arrived, so I thought I would unbox them for you guys. Let me quickly show you the posters that I bought at the bikinis that I want to hang. We have a lemon, a sunflower, one of my most favorite flowers, and an artichoke. I just thought they were, you know, aesthetic. So yeah, these are the frames that they're honestly quite big posters, so I hope that they fit in these frames. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I can see it already. It's so beautiful. Oh my god, it broke! Damn. Oh, it's totally shattered. I guess I'll unbox the rest and see if they're all broken. That really sucks. So thankfully there's just one that was broken. The other two are just fine. They're perfect, honestly. So yeah, I'll send an email to the company and hopefully they'll send me another one. But this is what the frames look like. And they have a little chain, right, to be hung. And so yeah, I was thinking I would just put the posters in the middle, kind of like that. Oh my god, this looks so ugly, but I swear in real life it looks cute. They really are really lovely and honestly super good quality. I'll link them down below if you guys are also in Europe and interested. But yeah, I'll show you where I was thinking of hanging them. I was thinking either right there, like across that wall, or in the living room. Because my couch, I've already like marked it with tape, my couch is gonna go there. I was thinking like kind of on a diagonal line upwards, 3 of them there. So yeah, I'm gonna email the picture frame company. Hopefully they'll send me a third one for the third poster, and I'll check back in with you guys when the posters are hung up or when something else arrives. But yeah, I just wanted to do that quick unboxing with you. Another day, another drama. So this morning, the beautiful green velvet couch that I had been waiting 2 weeks for was supposed to be delivered, but when the delivery man got here, they called me. They were like, so something happened to the cardboard box. We don't want to bring it up until you look at it. Why don't you come down and tell us if you're okay with this before we bring it up? And so I did. I went down and I looked at it, and the cardboard box was just absolutely destroyed. If it was just like a little bit ripped, I wouldn't have minded, but you could actually see the couch coming out of the box, and that there were spaces where it was a little bit damaged because there was obviously no protection. So I was like, hell no, sir. You could take that back. I will contact the company. Initially, I was so annoyed by this because I've been waiting 2 weeks for this couch, and you can see behind me, like, I'll give you guys a quick tour after, but the space just feels empty. I'm annoyed with not being able to sit down anywhere. I was just really counting on the couch being delivered today. But in the end, it is a good thing that this happened, because when I looked at the cardboard box that was ripped open, I could see the fabric and I could see the couch on the inside, and it was just so poor quality. The cushions were really thin, and I was like, oh my god, that's so not going to be comfortable. And just the overall quality of the material used was really bad. And this wasn't necessarily a super cheap couch. Like, I think I still paid around 450 euros for it. So ultimately I am happy because now I can return the couch without any hassle. But as soon as this happened, I went into straight panic mode because I actually have a friend visiting me on the 19th of September, which is in 2.5 weeks. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't have a pull-out couch. So I immediately went back to my apartment and I was like Googling pull-out green velvet couches, and I found one. And this one has tons of really good reviews. From the pictures, it looks like it's better quality. Like the cushions look thicker, which means it's gonna be more comfortable to sit on. I have no impulse control, so I went ahead and ordered the second couch, but I do think I want to go see it in person just to like validate my decision. I was able to find a store in Paris that has it on display, so that's where we're gonna go today. I'm gonna take you guys along with me. And then actually in the same chain of stores, I found another item that I wanted to see on display before I purchased first. My table is coming in the next few days and I don't have chairs for it yet. And I saw these really nice bistro chairs online that I wanted to get. But the reviews are kind of mixed, so I just want to go see them in person before I buy them. And I figured while we're on this couch journey, we might as well just throw in the bistro chairs as well. And then on the way home, we'll stop at a plant store. Because I have my 2 potters that arrived, I kind of want to fill them. And also my bar cart is missing some greenery. So yeah, we have a packed afternoon. I'm excited to bring you guys along with me. And I just thought before we head out, I kind of want to give you guys a tour of the apartment and show you a little bit of where we're at. Next week, there will be huge changes because I have a lot of really cool things being delivered. So yeah, I kind of just want to check in right now while things are still ugly so that the before and after is like even more dramatic. Okay, so this is where we're at the moment. These are the picture frames, by the way, with the posters in them. And I've actually decided that instead of the front hallway, I think I'm gonna hang them over there by the couch, pending the couch's arrival, of course. So yeah, I've taped it out, the couch is gonna go here. Those are the 2 planters that I bought that I wanna find plants for. And this is the bar cart that I was saying. I kinda just want to get like a overflowing vine to make it look a little bit nicer. This is the current state of the kitchen. It's really a mess. I have my garbage can that arrived. I have my washing machine. That bamboo shelf I have to get rid of once the actual shelf that I bought comes. I also picked up a Nespresso set secondhand, and then that shelf as well I bought just for some storage. The kitchen for sure looks like a mess right now, but stay tuned, many changes to come in the next couple days. This is what the bed area is looking like. All of that stuff I need to deal with, either donate it or sell it on Le Bon Coin. Yeah. All I'll say about the bed area right now is that even though it's kind of ugly and it took me forever to build that stupid bed frame, I'm really relieved to no longer be sleeping on the floor, thank goodness. But yeah, that's a quick tour of the space and where we're at. Let's go check out that couch. Yeah. Look what's behind me. Not my couch, but my kitchen table, which arrived earlier than I thought it would. This beautiful table I bought off a website called Woudl, and I got it for a really good price. I think I got it at 50% off. It was something like €1,000 original price, but yeah, I got it for less than 500 for sure. From what I remember, it's a wood table handmade in Barcelona, and that is primarily the reason I bought it. I figured it would be much more ethically produced and manufactured than something that's coming from overseas. So yeah, I thought we could do a quick unboxing before I build it, and then once I have it up and ready, I'll show you what it looks like in the space. Box is open, let me show you the color. Yeah, I like it. I just hope that the other side is better sanded than this one, otherwise it'll be tough. Okay, she's built, and she's definitely beautiful, but she's for sure bigger than I had anticipated. At least bigger than what I had in my mind. So that's what it looks like in comparison to the rest. The reason why I didn't want to get like a small square or small circle table is because I want to have my friends over dinner. I love to host people, so it just didn't make sense to have a tiny table for 2 or 3 people. We'll have to see how this whole space looks once the couch comes in and goes behind me, and once the chairs arrive and everything is put together. I mean, overall the table is great. Like, it is good quality, it was easy to set up, no problem. But yeah, let's just see how it looks when the rest of the stuff arrives. The rest of the stuff has arrived, or at least most of the rest of the stuff. The great big IKEA delivery was made today. It might not look like much, but we have one really big and heavy bookcase there. We have a second bookcase there and a third bookcase slash shelf thing there. I don't want to spoil what they are just yet. I want to build them and show you guys the final product because I'm sure it's going to completely change the space. I would say these pieces are the main like plat de résistance of this whole apartment makeover. They're just really big pieces that are gonna change the whole look. That being said, once they're set up, you'll see I'll have to add things like plants and organizers and all that kind of jazz. But at least once they're built and set up, you'll begin to sort of see the apartment in like compartmentalized spaces, if that makes sense. So yeah, I won't spoil anything. I'm gonna spend the next like 6 or 7 hours building all this stuff, moving it around. Yeah, once that's done, I will give you guys another quick tour of the place. I'm gonna call my grandma, my mom. I can't wait to show everyone what it looks like once these pieces are in. And I do think before everything goes in, I want to give you guys like one more final look at this whole space before it's completely changed. Honestly, since our last check-in, not much has changed. The shelf over here is gone, I sold it. The lamp from over there is gone, I sold it. And then a couple other like random organizer things I donated. This is the table that we put together yesterday. This Nespresso capsule holder thing, I also picked up from someone who was donating it. I actually picked it up off of an app called Give, like G-E-E-V, I think. I'll link it down below if you guys are interested, but it's a really, really nice app and platform, I guess, that reunites people who are into the whole like donating, receiving, giving community in Paris, or I think it's actually for all of France. The premise is basically that you make an account and you can choose to donate or you can choose to pick up, and yeah, people just list stuff on the app that they're giving away for free, and you can also list stuff that you're giving away for free. I put my shoe rack actually there, my picture frame that I gave away yesterday. But yeah, I found a guy in the 17th who was giving away a brand new Nespresso capsule holder, and I was like, why spend 45 euros when we could just reuse, reduce, recycle, and I could pick that up for free. So yeah, that is how that came into my possession. No more talking, no more delaying. I really do have like 7 more hours of building furniture. I'm honestly scared for myself. The shelf is so heavy and way bigger than I am. I have no idea how I'm gonna build this by myself. Single girl problems. So I've decided to stop for the night because this bookshelf has so much hammering involved. I'm like, my neighbors probably won't appreciate that at midnight. We're gonna wrap it up for this evening. I'll finish this tomorrow morning. So far though, we have built the kitchen shelf right there and the bookshelf. All that's kind of left for these ones is to drill them into the walls, and I want to ask my dad's opinion before I do that. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. She's built and she's cute. As you guys can see, everything is built. We have bookshelf number 1, we have bookshelf number 2, and bookshelf number 3. My bed sheets also arrived this morning, so I can show you guys that as well. Let's get into the tour. Let me show you what I've done. Okay, welcome to the new bed space. Super cute. I posted on Instagram a bit earlier, if you guys follow me you'll know, and I got so much feedback, like girls and boys being like, it's so cute, I love this space, na na na. I'm like, I know. But yeah, these are the new sheets I got. I got a new duvet, which is warmer and for winter. I got 4 pillows, and I got the duvet color in a light pink, as well as 2 of the 2 pillowcases, and then 2 in off-white as well, just to make it a little bit more comfy, more relaxing. Oh, and also I put these fairy lights like all the way around the bed. You can't really get the true vibe right now in the daylight, but at night when I have no other lights on and it's just the fairy lights, it looks really, really cute and cozy, and it makes me feel like I just want to curl up, watch Netflix all night. So yeah, this was one of the bookcases that I built, and I also added in those 2 sets of drawers as well as a wicker basket. And I think I'm actually gonna do a full layer of wicker baskets at the bottom. I'm gonna have plants, you know, hanging down and stuff. So more to come here, but for now, honestly, I really like how it's separated distinctly from the kitchen space. And again, we have little couch markings there and all the way over there. So everything should fit next week when the couch arrives. I think I already showed you guys, but this is bookshelf number 2. And here I plan basically to store paperwork, books, board games, other just kind of miscellaneous stuff right over there. And over here on this side, we have the second shelf right over here, which is kind of just like a pantry. That pantry shelf is actually supposed to look a lot cuter. IKEA has little cabinet doors made of glass and wood that you can also install onto that shelf, which I wanted to buy because I want to hide the messier things like the plates and the cutlery. You know, no one wants that out in the open, but they were out of stock and I couldn't order them at the time. So hopefully in the future, that little pantry space will look a bit more organized and less chaotic. But yeah, that is it for now. I'm super pleased, honestly, with how the space is coming together. I'm nervous to drill these bookcases into the wall. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna end this part of the renovation decoration video here. I'm honestly really tired of looking at furniture and ordering furniture and building furniture, and I could just really use a break. Plus, the couch won't arrive until next week, and the chairs for the table won't even arrive for another 8 weeks, so I have some time. You can probably sense that in comparison to the start of this video when I was like vlogging the hallway, that I feel a lot happier and a lot better in this space. I love that things are feeling a little bit more organized. There's way less mess. I'm not living and cooking out of like cardboard boxes on the floor. I'm not sleeping on the floor. I have to say though, I am super impatient to get everything done because I've planned my housewarming for October 15th. So I really want things to look beautiful and immaculate and cozy and homey on that day because it's gonna be the first time that I have my friends over and we're gonna celebrate Thanksgiving. So I just want everything to be as perfect as possible for that day. Please do let me know what you guys think about this space and how I've decorated everything so far down below in the comments. I really would like to get your opinion and maybe any ideas you have for the future. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so happy to continue like sharing my apartment journey with you, and I'm excited for everything that's to come, and I will see you in part 2 in a few weeks.